section, and then because I have the BenefitX team with me right here, and then we can just, answer any queries that you may have along the way. So don't be shy to, write your comments or questions in the comment section. Yeah. Also, if there are questions, I'll probably be addressing them at the end because there will be a Q&A session. So, so I don't disrupt the flow of the presentation, but just to let you know, you can ask anytime and then we'll address it at the end. Okay, so maybe I'll wait 2 more minutes and then I'll begin. Okay, so for those of you who just joined, I'm just waiting a little bit more for any last minute joiners and then I'll start. But first of all, I'd just like to thank you guys for joining us in our first ever webinar today. So we're really glad that you're interested to learn a bit more about BenefitX, and we're excited to share with you how, we can actually add value to your business. So stick around and then you can find out how, the BenefitX Suite can actually support your business operations. Yep. Okay, I'll start in 1 minute, very soon. Please be patient. Okay, let me just begin right now. So once again, a very good afternoon to everyone who's joining us today in our webinar, the BenefitX Suite, your ultimate business toolkit webinar. So today we're just going to be going through, the different features of BenefitX. So for those of you guys who are still confused about what we do, or, about the different features or about how to go about navigating the app, today's session will actually be very beneficial for you. So first of all, just once again, thank you for being interested in BenefitX, and we are very excited to, share everything that we have to offer with you guys. So I am Claudia. I'm the marketing executive of BenefitX, and I'll be the one sharing with you the different features of the BenefitX Suite today. And I have with me my BenefitX team who will be here to help address any questions that you may have along the way. So don't be shy to, leave any comments in the comment section. So yeah, I understand that some of you guys may not be our existing customers. So I'll just give a little background information on us before I dive into the features. So who exactly are we? So we're a company that strives to support Singapore SMEs and in your business scaling ventures. So as a startup ourselves, we understand the various drawbacks small businesses face when it comes to cash flow and operational challenges. So we created a BenefitX Suite, which is a business toolkit that aims to help SMEs overcome cash flow and operational challenges to achieve your business goals more effectively. Okay, so you may have seen our ads, pop up around LinkedIn or Facebook, and you may be wondering, like, what are we about, or what exactly is it that we do? Well, today we're going to dive in and we're going to share a little bit more. So what exactly is in a BenefitX Suite? Well, our toolkit contains 3 main features. So we have the BenefitX corporate card, which is a charge card with a credit facility. We have the BenefitX business platform, which is a platform that helps you manage things like, employee administration, payroll, claims, leave, and bookkeeping. And lastly, we also provide digital loans in partnership with Frontier and Grab Finance. So all 3 work cooperatively to bring you the best business experience. And the 3 features are integrated into a single platform, and they can be accessed through the desktop or in the BenefitX mobile application. Okay, so before I go any further, I'll just like to introduce our guest speakers today. So you know how I talked about our digital loan partner, Frontier? Well, actually, we have 2 representatives today to share a little bit more about Frontier, and they will do so towards the end of the webinar. So do stay tuned for that. So we have Gina and Joshua with us. So I'll just let them introduce themselves real quick.
Hi everyone, so my name is Gina, the partnering manager in Frontier. So today, very excited. I'm here today with my team. Later part of this webinar, I will be sharing with you about my company, and I look forward to speaking to you guys shortly.
Right. And Josh, if you want to just do a quick introduction.
Maybe we can carry on.
Is Josh on mute? Sorry, we can't hear you. But okay, it's okay. We can just move on. Yeah. Joshua will appear again at the end to answer any questions you may have about the digital loan. All right. So thank you, Gina and Josh. So now we'll move on to continue on with the webinar. So before we go any further, I'd just like to talk about, in order for BenefitX to fulfill our goal of helping SMEs, we're always on the lookout for ways to, expand our reach. So as such, besides partnering with our digital loan partners, Grab Finance and Frontier, we also partner with the distribution partners, Maybank and ACE. So Maybank offers our business platform to their SME clients when they sign up for an account through the Start Digital program. So this partnership gives SMEs access to a complimentary 18-month BenefitX business platform subscription, which allows more businesses to recognize the merits of our platform, and we also gain exposure for ourselves. As for ACE, they have an existing pool of startups that they help promote the BenefitX Suite to. So through our collaboration, up to 200 startups will get to enjoy a 5-year annual fee waiver on the BenefitX corporate card. Okay, so finally, we're on to the first feature, the BenefitX corporate card. So we know how hard it is for small businesses to get a corporate credit line due to stringent underwriting procedures. So hence we have created a corporate card especially for SMEs and made the application process super simple. As mentioned before, our corporate card is a charge card with a credit facility, and the card is also integrated with the BenefitX mobile application and the platform. So everything that you charge onto the BenefitX corporate card will actually be, reflected in the app itself. So it makes bookkeeping really easy. And we also have 2 versions of the card. So it comes in a virtual card version, which you can make online transactions, and also comes in a physical card version where you can make purchases in stores. And once again, application is super simple, and I'll do a demonstration on this later on in the webinar. Okay, so before I move on to the card details, I would just like to talk a bit more about why using our BenefitX corporate card for your business expenses is actually better than using your personal credit card. So firstly, you can keep your personal credit report clean. So what this means is that, you can keep your personal credit report from being influenced by your business expenses. And secondly, you can build a credit profile for your business. This is because your business profile and our database of card users and repayment patterns is shared with the Singapore Credit Bureau. So this means that by having a good card usage and repayment patterns, you can increase your company's credit worthiness. So, next time if you want to apply for any loan or, apply for any corporate credit for your business, you'll have an easier time doing so. Okay, so thirdly, you'll have an easier time tracking your business expenses. So as mentioned before, all transactions are tracked in the app. So, you have an easy time to see, what you've been spending on. And this might not seem like a big deal now, but when your business grows, it will be something that'll be really useful. Okay, and lastly, since your employees can, use the corporate card to pay for business expenses, they won't have to pay out of their pocket, and hence you will have less claims and reimbursements to deal with. Okay, so finally, we're moving on to the card section. So before you apply, ensure that you meet the following criteria. So just know that you have to be the director or owner of your own business in Singapore, and that your business is registered in the registrar of companies. So if this sounds like your business, this is the platform for you. Okay, so now this is the part that you guys are probably all interested in. What exactly is the credit limit for the BenefitX corporate card? Well, that depends on your credit score and also your deposit. So as our card is essentially a charge card, you will need to put a minimum deposit of $500 into the card before you can use it. And for your credit score, our proprietary credit scoring engine can actually give you a credit score that ranges from 1 to 4. So we look at things like your ACRA submission, your KYC submission, credit history, employee statistics, and etc. Okay, so how we actually get your credit limit is actually by multiplying your deposit by your credit score. So for example, if your credit score is 2 after our credit assessment of your company and you deposit $500, your credit limit will be $1,000 on the card. And this is capped at $20,000 a month, $7,000 a day, and $5,000 per transaction. Okay, so some perks of the card include it can be used anywhere that accepts MasterCard, both locally and overseas. There is actually no minimum spend and hidden fees, and transactions are, once again, tracked in the app. Okay, so now I'll just, demonstrate the card application so you have a better idea, how to go about applying for the BenefitX corporate card. Okay, so there are actually 2 ways to do this. So the first one is you can actually go directly to our website and fill in our sign-up form there. And after that, you will receive the login details in your email, in the welcome email that you will receive in your inbox. So you just have to download the app and then proceed to, log in with the details that you received in the email. Now, if you can see on the bottom right corner here, there is a QR code. So you just have to scan that and that'll direct you to the BenefitX page, sign-up page. And since you're here for a webinar and we promised you that if you're a new BenefitX, sign up, you can get, you're entitled to a 5-year annual fee waiver on the corporate card. So make sure you use the code BXBNR5. Now this QR code will be here on the following slide. So don't worry if you miss out on this one. Okay, so now I'll just move on to, talk about the account creation. So the second method, which is to apply directly through the app. So as you can see, you just have to launch the app and then, go to the page, create an account, fill in all the necessary details. After that, you just click submit and then your account will be, so you'll be directed to the BenefitX homepage. So here you can see that you have completed your accounts creation. Okay, so once you're in, you'll have to verify your identity before our credit scoring team can proceed to conduct a credit assessment on your company. So initially, we'll need you to complete your KYC, which is know your customer. Standard banking procedure. However, recently we've actually developed our app so that it's integrated with MyInfo. So this actually makes your verification process much smoother. However, if for some reason you don't want to use MyInfo, you can actually just continue with the KYC process, which I will demonstrate right now. So you can just look at the view on the screen here. So all you have to do is take a photo of the front and back of your NRIC and submit it. So make sure your NRIC details are clear. So let's see the example here. So all you have to do is take a picture of the front of your NRIC and upload that, and then take a picture of the back of your NRIC and make sure, once again, details can be clearly seen, and upload that also. And then after that, you have to take a selfie of you holding your NIC in your hand. So make sure, your face can be clearly seen, all the details can be seen. So we'll show you an example right here. So this is how it should look. And then you upload this picture. And after that, you can fill in any of your company details like your LinkedIn, Facebook, and then you can press submit. Yep, so after you do that, you just have to wait for your KYC to be approved. Okay, so KYC approval takes around 3 business days. And yeah, once your KYC is approved, you will receive a notification in the app. So you can see here, you receive that. And then once you click on it, go into the app, click on the KYC icon, you can see that it has been verified. Now, sometimes it can be rejected. And the reason for this, it could be, your details can't be seen clearly, or, your face is not clear, things like that. So you just have to resubmit using the same steps as just now. So once you finish your KYC submission, you just have to wait for us to assign you a credit score. Okay, so once our team has given you a credit score, you will receive an app notification telling you that your credit score is ready. So the credit score assignment takes around 3 more business days. So after we give you a credit score, you will receive a notification here. Click on that and refresh your app, and then you can see that your credit score has been updated. So you can see your credit score is 2 over here. Okay, so after you received your credit score, you can proceed to get your corporate card. So all you have to do is to click on the Get Card icon. So you can see in the video here. Once you click on the Get Card icon, you can just fill in all your details like your birthday, your address, things like that. And after you fill that in, you just have to submit. And then once you submit, you'll be directed to the card page. So after you make your submission, your virtual card is actually ready. So the virtual card is used to, make online transactions. And as you can see, you will have to deposit before you can start using the card, as I mentioned before. So you'll be prompted to make a deposit here. Or if you want to check your card details, you can just tap anywhere and then click on the card number CVV here. And then you can check, all your card details before you proceed to make your deposit. Okay, so now I'll teach you how to complete your deposit. So as I mentioned before, the minimum deposit is $500, and you just have to click on the deposit icon in your app. You will be brought to this page, click on the plus, and here you will be prompted to, input the deposit amount that you want to actually put into the card. So for now, I'll just put 500. And you can see that there are 3 deposit methods. So first one is bank transfer, second is pay now, third one is credit card. And do note, if you choose the credit card method, there will be a 1% fee incurred. However, for this demonstration, I will just show the bank transfer method. Okay, so click on bank transfer, you will get all these details that you will need to make the transaction. Click on proceed, and then you will, have step-by-step kind of like a guide, all the information you need. And once you made your deposit, make sure you click I've made my deposit, and you will see this notification which tells you deposit verification takes 2 business days. So do take note that we must receive your deposit within 3 days, and if not, the deposit request actually expires. So yeah, and also since your deposit approval takes 2 days, if you have any urgent business, expenses to charge, just make sure you plan ahead. Yeah. Okay, so after you make your deposit, you can start using your card once it's been approved. Okay, so like I mentioned before, some of your businesses actually require physical cards to make purchases in stores, like locally and overseas. So now I'll teach you how to go about requesting the physical card. So just now you already have the virtual card ready, right? However, you can just go back to the card page, swipe left. I'll just repeat this video here. So if you swipe left, you can see the request physical card button here. So you just have to click on that. Or you can do so on the home page. So if you go back to the home page, you can see the request icon over here. Click on that. And do note that there is a one-time fee of $10 when you request for a physical card. And also make sure to check the address, because we will be sending you the physical card via mail. So you can see delivered to, you have to check that your address is correct. So after you do that, you just click OK. And then your request will be submitted. So click on OK, and then go back to the card icon here. And if you swipe left again, you can see that your physical card request has actually been submitted. Yep. So once you receive your physical card in the mail, you have to activate the card because for security purposes, all cards are deactivated. So when you receive your card, you just click on activate card on the screen right here. And then you proceed to follow the instructions like, the typical key in your unique number found at the back, things like that. Everything is in the app, really easy to complete. Okay, and also once you have activated your card's now ready for use. And you can use it once again anywhere. So you can use it in stores or online, just like your typical credit card, and both locally and overseas. So yeah, also make sure if you want to use the Pay Now feature, you make sure you complete a transaction on the terminal first. Okay, so now remember just now I said all your transactions that you charge on a card can be reflected within the app. Well, let me just give a demonstration. So once you want to check your transactions, simply go to your app, click on the card icon here again. So once you click on that, you see the transaction bar over here. Just click on that. Now you can see everything that you have charged on the card. So for example, Facebook marketing, your office appliances like a mouse or something like that. You can also go back to the card page, click on available credit, and here you can see your total spending and also how much of your credit limit you have left to spend. Now, if you go back to your home page, you can also see that your available credit has been changed. So you can see how much you have left on the card to continue spending on your business expenses. Okay, so now on to viewing your statements. So you can view all your card statements within the app. So once your statement is ready, you will receive a notification. Just click on the bell here. You can see your October 2020 payment statement is ready. Sorry, card statement is ready. So click on that. And then you can see it here. And if you click on that, it will tell you how you can go about paying for it. However, if you want a detailed breakdown of the statement, you just go back to your home page and click on the card icon and click on the statements over here. And if you click October 2020 statement, you can see the various details that you might need, like payment due date, amount due, all the things that have been charged, things like that. Yeah, so you can see, you can just zoom in and everything that is, all your transactions will be reflected there. Now, do note that you must pay your amount due in full by the payment due date. And if you fail to do so, the late fee will be $50 on top of the interest rate of 25.9%. Okay, now after that long process, I'm finally on to the second feature, which is the BenefitX business platform. So yeah, let's just move on to talk about that. So besides the corporate card, all BenefitX customers have access to the business platform as well. So you can use the business platform to manage operational needs such as payroll, employee administration, claims management, leave management, and bookkeeping. Okay, so how does this work exactly? So how this works is you just have to get your HR manager or yourself as a director to complete the company configurations. So make sure that all your employees are onboarded into the business platform and that all employees are invited to download the BenefitX app. So for company configuration, log into the business platform, click on the eye icon, which is the user guide, and you just have to follow the steps and you're all set. Now we plan to have another session like today where we focus on showing you a step-by-step guide on how to properly configure the platform to suit your needs. So keep a lookout for that in the future. But for today, I'll just briefly showcase the basic features that you will need to, basic tools for your business. Okay, so now I'll just give a brief example of how to onboard your employees. So click on the employee tab, click on the dashboard, and proceed to add your employees one by one by clicking on that icon. Or if you want to do everything at once, you can just download the template, fill in the template, and then import the employee list all at once, which can save time. Okay, so now moving on to the important part of inviting your employees so they can proceed to submit leaves and claims next time in their own mobile application. So click on Invite to BenefitX, click on Send Invitation once you've chosen all your employees, and your employees will then receive login details in their email. All right, so once your employees download the BenefitX app, this is what they should see in the app. As you can see, it's different from the one that the founder or director sees, which is the one just now I'm showing you with the KYC and the card features. For the employees, all they have is the submit claim, apply leave, and also viewing their latest pay slip. So they don't have access to, the KYC and the company funds. So as I mentioned before, the BenefitX business platform can actually generate pay slips for your employees. So now I'll just give you an example of that. So once their pay slip is ready, employees will receive a notification that's telling them, your pay slip is published. So they click on that, and then they just have to go into their app, click on the notification bell, and then here they'll see it's published, click on it, and then they can view in detail, their salary information. So on this salary pay slip, they can see, how much they're paid, and also the CPF contribution, as well as the self-help group contribution. And also any claims that they make within the app will also be reflected here. So employees can easily, check for any discrepancies in their own time and directly report to, HR if there's anything wrong. Okay, so now a quick look at how to submit claims and leave as employees in your company. So on the left here, you can see how we can submit claims, which is really simple. They just click on, submit and then upload their receipt. So just take a picture of the receipt over here. And one thing about our system is that the information on the receipt will be auto-populated into the app. So you can see once you take the picture, the amount that you had to pay for the meal is actually here. So $36.25. So you don't have to enter it manually, which makes it easy. And then, all the information will be there. They can proceed to, write, when it was incurred and things like that. And then after that, your employee can just submit, and they should see the success icon. And then you can see the summary of their submission. So on the right, you can see the leave submission, which is really similar to claims. They just click on apply leave, proceed to, choose a leave type, and then proceed to choose which day they want to take the leave. And then they can upload any necessary documents like their MC or something on the day itself when they actually go for their appointment. So after they do that, they just submit the details, and then same thing, get the success screen, view the summary of their leave submission. Okay, so now for claim and leave approval. So the managers who are the approver of the claim or leave will actually get a notification in the app that their employees have submitted a leave or claim. So you can see they click on notification, they can see everything reflected here, and then they can proceed to review the details, choose to reject or approve the leave or claim. So I'll just skip through here because it's all the same. So they can check the details of the receipt. And then, so that was all. Basically, you can just, the managers can just check. And then after that, the employee will get a notification in the app telling them that their claim and leave is ready the status is ready to be checked. So we can see here, the employee just has to click on the notification bell. And then here they can see that, their claim has been updated. They can see if it's been approved or rejected. They can see their leave, see that it's been approved. And if they want a summary of their leave and claims, they can just click on the briefcase icon on the bottom here and proceed to click on claims. You can see like the summary, some of the rejected and approved claims. Click on the leave, and then they can see which ones have been approved or rejected. And they can also see their leave entitlement and how many days they have left to take their respective leaves. All right, so now the part that you guys are probably wondering, which is the cost of the BenefitX business platform. Well, we're happy to say that if you're a BenefitX corporate card user, you can use the business platform for free. However, we understand if you don't need a business platform and you simply want a corporate card to, increase the cash flow for your company. So the price, sorry, I got it wrong. We understand if you don't need a corporate card and only need the business platform. Sorry about that. So if you only need the business platform and you don't need the corporate card, the price is $1 per employee per month. Okay, so we also have an enterprise solution which allows customization of the business platform. So we understand, some features of our platform may not align with your business and you might want to customize it. So we can do that for you. However, the pricing will be different. But do note that the price is claimable by grant, but you have to contact us for more information. Now, Frontier has an SME grant bridging loan that can help finance this. So, they will briefly touch on that later towards the end of the webinar. Okay, so now we're moving on to the last feature, which is the BenefitX digital loan. So we know how hard it is for small businesses to get loans from banks, and thus, they can't get extra funds to run their business. So we realized that this is a problem we had to address. And hence, we've recently rolled out the digital loan feature within our BenefitX Suite. And we provide corporate loans to our users to, fund business necessities. So we do so in partnership with, once again, our digital loan partners, Grab Finance and Frontier. So for Grab Finance, they make use of our customer database to cut short approval times. So this is because as our customer, all your business details is already with us. So Grab Finance knows that you're a legitimate business and it can conduct less, company assessment on your business. So, the approval time for the loan is shorter. And they also provide a merchant credit line with a loan tenure of 60 days. Okay, so for Frontier, their aim is to help SMEs digitalize, and they have 3 loan offerings, which is the working capital loan, invoice financing, and a SME grant bridging loan. So Gina will be mentioning this and giving more in-depth details very soon. Okay, so how does it work? You actually apply for our digital loan through our website, and then we submit your details to Grab Finance or Frontier. And then, Grab Finance or Frontier conducts their internal assessment, and then a Grab Finance or Frontier representative will then contact you to give you more details. So how to apply? Visit the BenefitX website, click on the digital loan tab, and then there will be a button there that says apply for a digital loan. So you click on that, fill in the details, and super easy, wait for the representative to contact you. Okay, so how to use a loan capital? Well, since it's a business loan, you should be using the funds on your business necessities and not personal needs. So you can use it to fund your corporate card as a deposit. So you can use it to, put a deposit in the card, or you can fund your employee salary, your rent, or other invoices like software subscriptions. Okay, so now we finally come to the time where Frontier will share more details on the loan. So I'll pass my time over to Gina to, give you a better idea on what they can offer BenefitX users. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Claudia. So hi, everyone. My name is Gina, and thank you for taking your time out to participate in this webinar. So first, I would like to thank BenefitX for having us today. So in this presentation, I'll be sharing with you about my company and also touch on the collaboration model that we have worked with BenefitX. Okay, so this is a brief introduction of who we are. So Frontier is a MAS regulated company, and we are a CMS licensed crowdfunding platform serving as a secure online platform that, So as mentioned, we are a CMS licensed crowdfunding platform serving as a secure online platform that connects local businesses seeking for funds with investors looking for alternative investments. So as you can see, we provide unique selling points such as flexible financing, where we offer you the flexibility of customizing the financing terms, and we also provide affordable and reasonable lending rates to help you to achieve your desired funding. And finally, we deliver fast processing and easy application process. And if you wish to find out more about Frontier, do scan the QR code provided below on the left-hand side. Right. So on the next few slides, I will be going through with you on the solutions that we are offering to ease your cash flow needs, mainly on working capital loan, invoice financing, and SME grant bridging loan. Right. So first up, we have working capital loan. So this is an unsecured short-term loan that stretches up to 12 months. So working capital loan is a loan that is taken to finance your company's everyday operations. So now you can access our short-term loan via BenefitX website. Just fill in all necessary details and wait for representatives to contact you. Okay, so next we have invoice financing, where Frontier will assess the outstanding invoices of your project to provide financing which is aligned with the credit terms of these invoices. So if you wish to have more control over collecting your outstanding balances, invoice financing might be the best choice for you. Okay, so and finally we have SME grant bridging loan. So the SME Go Digital Scheme is an opportunity for SMEs like yourself to work with participating infocom media vendors and make a down payment with no interest and no processing fees which only needs to be repaid after 6 months. All right, and with that, we are glad to have BenefitX today being part of our valued partner. So in view of this recent COVID-19 situation, forcing SMEs to go online and adopt new operations and sales channel, our collaboration with BenefitX aims to support SMEs in improving their business in this difficult time. And going digital is not just a luxury anymore. In fact, it is a necessity. So now you can access the range of services from BenefitX to boost your business. But if you're wondering that it must be really expensive to go online, don't worry. Because now you can receive funding support from Frontier to adopt your digital solution. So this is where we step in to give you a helping hand. Like what Claudia has mentioned, we are here to offer working capital loan to finance your business needs. Well, embracing new digital technologies and tools can save you time. So digital business strategy is viewed as means of transforming your business, streamline your processes, and making use of technology to enhance your interaction with your customer and employees. And of course, becoming more efficient and get ahead of your competitors. So if your company is looking for corporate cards or HR systems, now is the right time to engage BenefitX, and do feel free to contact us if you have any financial needs. So this is the end of my sharing session, and thank you everyone for your kind attention, and do contact us if you want to find out more about Frontier, and I shall pass this on to Claudia now. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much to Gina, and that's the end of our webinar. So I hope you guys have a better understanding of what BenefitX has to offer and how we can help support your business. So, I'm really glad you guys have joined us today, and I thank you a lot for your time. So now we have time to take some questions. So please let me know if you need clarification for anything else.